Hey gamers, what's up? Muzz here at L1Games with a video update for you. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on, show you the showroom floor, let you get a sense of what's happening at L1 lately. There has been a lot. Business is really pretty good going into the summer. I am very pleased, especially coming off of COVID and everything that happened last year. This year is presenting its own challenges. I'm facing challenges this year, but I am navigating them pretty easily. There is a problem right now here in Ohio, in Columbus, in a lot of other places with resurgences of COVID. Not enough people are getting vaccinated, and it's causing problems. Outside of that, things are going well. I'm getting a lot of people into the store, making sales, having some really good months here, building up my contingency account that I burned through a little bit of during COVID. I like to have that up, and still managing to get everything ordered and pay payroll and overhead and all that stuff. So this has all been pretty good, and I'm pretty pleased. Another thing that's happening is I am currently building my new game room, and it's been a long time coming. I've jumped through hoops to get this done. There were a lot of things I had to do in my house before I could get to my game room. There were steps that needed to be taken, because once my game room was built, there were certain things I couldn't do. So kind of had to attack those things in order, and I'm getting it done. I am taking footage of everything. In fact, I've been taking footage for about 3 years now of all the stuff I've been doing leading up to the game room, and then the beginning of the game room, the changes I had to make. I, for example, had set up an entire design based on solid wood shelves. But then after COVID, the price of wood practically doubled. And all the wood I sourced, boards that were $7.99 were now $14.99. And I wasn't going to go through the plan that way. So I had to scrap my original plan and redo it. All that's there. All the original plans, the prototype shelf I built, all of it. So this is going to be some really cool content, and I want to bring it out kind of the way I did in my original Building a Game Room series. And if you haven't seen that, you definitely want to check here on the main channel. At the bottom I have a playlist, and what I did was, in my old house, I had one of those little tiny rooms. Everyone has that little room. They turn it into like a kid's room or a den or something, and I turned it into like a kind of a man nook, less of a man cave. It was a very small room, and it came out really nice, and I was really proud of that video series as I built the room, chronicling it, sharing how I did it and everything. So that's the idea here. I'm going to do the same thing in a much bigger space, and I hope to get that video out to you soon. I'm not done with the game room. I am beginning to stock some of the shelves, but I still have some building to do. I have some center console units I'm going to build, and maybe a classic CRT stand that I'm going to build where I can stack CRTs with game console nooks, but we'll see how that goes. That's the plan, but who knows what's going to happen. And if I can, the first video will be the lead up to the beginning of the game room, all the things I had to do to get ready and the reasons why I had to do them. So it's going to be exciting, it's going to be fun, and I'm really happy with the progress so far. So that's something I think you guys are really going to enjoy. And if you haven't, check out the Building a Game Room series. It's a good look into what it took to build my original game room. And I used some of the ideas from that in the new one, and I scrapped some of the ideas too. So that's something to see. But for now, let's go ahead and run out and do a tour of the front and let you guys see what's happening inside the store, the inventory on the shelves and everything. And then we'll get back and close this out. And there you go. So what you might have noticed is, and I notice it every day, I am a little bit lower on some of the merch like necklaces, keychains, and that sort of thing. So I am currently in the process of looking for some good new designs and stuff to order. I like to kind of mix it up. I don't want the same stuff that I've always had, so I'm looking for new stuff. And that presents a bit of a challenge sometimes, because you want something that's cool, you want something people will be interested in, that they'll buy, and that won't hang on the wall for a year and no one buy one. So I'm in the process of doing that. I did just do a big push on wallets. I have about 16 new designs coming in, and I'm going to filter out some of the old ones where I have like maybe 1 or 2 left and pull those out and put them out for discount. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please do follow me on Twitter at L1Games, on Instagram at L1Muzz, and you can subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you'll get updates for future videos. And that's it. So I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. With an update video for you to tell you what's going on here at the store, to give you a tour, let you see the front and the sales room floor. Everything that's going on. I'm not trying to rhyme.